Hello everyone, and welcome to my Roblox scripting series where I teach you how to script on Roblox. In this video, I'm going to show you everything you need to know about if statements. If statements run blocks of code if the given condition of the statement is true. The syntax goes as follows. If something is true, then do some code. For example, if 1 is greater than 0, then print 1 is greater than 0. You can see that it prints the correct code in the output. Now if we change the if statement to checking if 1 is less than 0 and run the game, we can see that nothing in the output runs because 1 is not less than 0. These are useful for when you want to run code only if something else has happened. Sometimes you need multiple things to be true in order for some code to run, or you only need one or the other. To do this, you use and or statements. For example, in this case we check if 1 is greater than 0 and if 2 is less than 4. If both are true, the computer will print the given string. In this example, they're both true, so if we run the game, we can see the string in the output. This next example checks if at least one of the given statements is true and runs the code if that statement passes. This is called an OR statement. OR statements pass if at least one of the conditions is true. Both can be true, but it only needs one to be true in order to pass. On the other hand, AND statements need to have both conditions to be true in order to pass. Now what if you want to do something if the condition has not been met? This is where else statements come into play. In this example, the computer checks if 1 is less than 0, and if it isn't, it prints the given string. If we run the game, the output shows that the script printed that 1 is not less than 0. Since the main condition was false, the computer ran the code in the else block. Else if statements extend an if statement to execute a different statement in case the original if expression evaluates to false. For example, in this code block, we can see that it will check if something else is true if the condition above it was false. 1 is not less than 0, so the computer will check the next else if statement and evaluate if that is true. If not, it will move on to the next if there is one, and so on. We can see the result in the output. Finally, we can check if a statement is not true or nil by using the not operator. If we want to check if 1 is not greater than 0, we can use the less than operator or we can use the not operator. In this example, we check if 1 is not less than 0 and can see the result in the output. If statements allow the game to make decisions during runtime, which is very important for dynamic runtime performance. Make sure to incorporate if statements into your game because they grant access to things in programming you wouldn't have otherwise. Thanks for watching, please leave a comment on how you felt on the video, and I will see you in the next tutorial.